you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to see everybody here. It's good to have everyone here on a Saturday evening. Saturday Eve. It is nice to see everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. We've got some announcements and some new stuff to talk about. So let's get the show going and we'll do some readings. We'll do lots of readings, I hope. And again, it's great to have you all here. So let's get you in, see what's going on, and say hello to all of my dear friends. Hello, Sweet Zad. Hello, Sumbla and Lisa and Yvonne, Aileen, Maggie. It's good to have you guys all here. Euphora, Mahapara, how are you? Rebecca, Sparta, Hercules, nice to see you. Virgo Sun, Sunrise, Bartman, Kira, Freedom, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. And let's see, OG Mask, hello OG. And hello Empress Beauty. Boy, we got a crowd here tonight. So let's get started, right? You're all thinking, what's he waiting for? What is he waiting for? He's already a minute or two late. I was FaceTiming with my son and my grandson out in where are they? Gosh, now I can't remember the name of the state. That's terrible, isn't it? Montana. That's it. Oh gosh. Yes, so I was talking to my grandson, who is forming sentences and talking up a storm and saying all kinds of cool things, and he's funny. And well, you know, I just couldn't say goodbye until he was ready. So sorry. I am sorry to you all. I'll make it up at the end of the show. I'll do a couple extra readings or something, but I hope you guys understand. Also, for those of you who were very attentive and in tune to things here at the show, you probably noticed what the big change is going to be. I know I've done this before and stuff, but here we are. There it is. Tarot Nights. Night Reader Tarot will be here on Monday and Thursdays. 2 nights a week we're going to. It's just to a point where I have a lot of stuff going on that I want to do. And it usually takes me past this time, or it doesn't start until somewhere close to this time, you know, for things that are going on. And so, you know, instead of telling you I'll be here and then telling you no, I won't be here, we're just going to do Mondays and Thursdays, and I won't schedule things for those days, and I will schedule things for all the other days to the best of my ability, you know, based on things that are not scheduled already. I do have some things scheduled on a Thursday, but I should be good time-wise on that. So, Mondays and Thursdays. So I will not be here tomorrow. But tomorrow is Mother's Day, and I hope you guys understand that, because, of course, my mom's going to be here. And my mom and dad are both be here tomorrow. So, yeah. Not that that's strange. My mom and dad go everywhere together. I made it sound like that's like an odd thing that both of my parents will be here. But yeah, that's not an odd thing. My parents go everywhere together. They don't, you know. Yeah. So they'll be here tomorrow. And I will not be here tomorrow, but I'll be back again Monday evening and then back again Thursday. And you know, this also gives me my weekends, because I will be going camping soon. Getting the motorhome all ready. Everything is all set with that, and it's on the road, ready to roll on the road, and get that stuff going. So Lots of things happening. I hope you guys all got that. I really do. All right. So, Sweet Zad, what big events or changes are coming in your life soon? You felt that your life was stagnant for a while. All right. Well, I think that things are becoming more structured for you. There's going to be more order in your life, which is going to give you some security, make you feel more stable. And I think that is going to take care of the stagnant part of it, right? Because you see the 9 of Cups and all that excitement, and you know, it's like that commercial, scoop that is chocolate, 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 right? Sprinkles, he yells at the end, and he throws sprinkles up in the air. Well, that's it. That's the 9 of Cups. Anyhow, for anybody who's not in the country and doesn't know this commercial, it's very funny, but it's anyhow. At the end of the thing, one of the people singing, they're making ice cream, and he yells sprinkles and throws chocolate sprinkles or jimmies, whatever you call them, up in the air, and it's funny. And my wife and I think of it. We do it all the time. We don't actually throw them at home here, but yeah, I'll be just sitting there, and out of nowhere, I'll just yell sprinkles and throw my hands up in the air, and it's funny. But anyhow, your life's not going to be stagnant after things get in order, right? You'll feel more satisfied. You'll feel happier. You'll feel more at ease with life and with yourself. And I think that's really going to go a long way. I think I think the structure, like I said, is going to really make the difference, because, you know, there's structure and order here, and there's structure here as well. So I think it's trying to tell you that structure is going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel better about things. I think there's someone in your life right now that is very friendly and caring and warm and determined to make you feel good about yourself and about life. And I think that person, you know, always tries to build you up, always wants you to feel better about things. So let them, right? Let them win. Let them have that feeling of, hey, you should feel better. And sure enough, you will feel better, right? Don't fall back into the rut here that is all about being insecure and feeling left out and doing things that just don't seem like they're going to really work, because you don't need that. You're going to have things going in a good direction for you. So yeah, I think you're all right. I think you're going to be okay. I think the stagnant feeling that you've been feeling is going to go away. And I think, you know, there'll be some new things that make you feel satisfied and at peace coming your way that's going to help. And I think those are the changes that are coming. All right, Sweet Thad? All right. Sumbla, how are you, Sumbla? You want to know if your spiritual awakening, if you have your spiritual awakening these days, because you have many symptoms of it. So what, Sumbla, exactly are the symptoms of your spiritual awakening? Share with me, please. I would love to know. I am not your typical tarot reader, right? I don't claim to have connections to any kind of anything. I don't have connections to anybody. Freedom, you know what commercial I'm talking about, don't you? Sprinkles, yes. I love it. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I don't have any kind of spiritual connection to to another world. I don't know numerology and zodiacal signs. I don't know any of those kinds of things. I just read cards and I don't know. I just get a feeling from them and I just do it. And I just tell you what I feel. I tell you what I see, right? So tell me, please, if you would, what are the symptoms of your spiritual awakening? Are you've seen the commercial too? with the group tag team. Yeah. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Sprinkles. I lost my marbles, didn't I? I did. This is what happens when I talk to my grandson right before I come on the show. You get the crazy grandpa. Oh, gosh. Are you having your spiritual awakening? You have physical symptoms? Okay. Again, like what, Sumbla? I think if you're going through a spiritual awakening, I think, yes, you have to have more strength than normal. You have to have more courage and more conviction than you usually have and you used to have. I think there is an emotional connection between you and something or someone, and that is probably where your spiritual awakening is coming from. That is probably where that feeling is coming from. I think you just have to be flexible with things, go with the changes. Again, the Queen of Wands shows up, and again, this is your coach, your cheerleader, your person who wants you to feel good about yourself. And if that is a spirit guide or a spirit type of person, then listen to them. Let them take over. If they want you to feel better, they know how to do it. They know what to do. And if you fight back, then you get the physical symptoms. I think if you just let things go, right? If you just let go, headache and very tired. There you go. That's kind of, I don't know if I described that a little bit or not, but I can understand. I understand what you're saying. I think in the end, I think yes. I think you will find your place, find your purpose in life and in your spiritual journey. And I think you're going, and I think that's going to be really good for you. Especially, again, if you let go, and let the spirit take over. All right, and that's what I get for you, Sumba. Sweet Zad, you are very welcome. Lisa, can you get a future read for yourself? You can. I'm glad you're here tonight. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too, Yvonne. So you guys have Mother's Day in March in Ireland. That's interesting. March what? Is it the same day every year or is it different? Because for us, it's different every year. It's not the same day every year. It's always on a Sunday. It's always the first Sunday of the month of May. I think that's how it works. Or the second. I'm sorry. It's always the second Sunday of the month. That's how it works. Yeah. Second Sunday of the month of May. So this year, of course, it's on May 9th, which happens to be my niece's birthday. My little niece, she's the youngest, and she turns 21 tomorrow. So, all right, a future read for you. In Poland, it's on the 26th of May. Very interesting. Different day each year, but always a Sunday in Ireland. Okay. What day was it on this year? My birthday wasn't on a Sunday, so it couldn't have been my birthday. Yeah. Here it's always the second Sunday of May. And then Father's Day is the third Sunday in June. So, future read for you, Lise, is all about close relationships, right? Being happy and emotionally in touch with yourself. This is how you have to move forward. This is how life is going to help you move in the right direction, right? Now, here's the tough part. You have to take things slowly and you have to do things with patience. You've already had a lot of things going on, right? You've already got that cold feeling around you from someone close to you. And, you know, that will continue to make you feel sad, even if it's just in the back of your mind, until it's ever resolved. But I think, you're going to be moving forward. I hope that moving forward is going to work for you. And I hope that you're moving forward in a direction that is really going to help, right? And not hinder. But I think, if anybody has the confidence to take the initiative to move forward into something new and creative, yeah, that's you. You're definitely going to move forward into something where your confidence will help you take off in the right direction and use your creativity for something good for your family or for yourself, and for the small little Lisa Farrell family. And that's what I think is coming for you. I think that's what's coming in as the future rides on. Right? That's what I got for you. All right. A general read for you, Yvonne. All right. Sparta Hercules, it's your first time. Can you please do me a favor and subscribe, right? Get those notifications. You will see that I'm going to be here every Monday and Thursday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time, right? So I would appreciate if, you could subscribe. That would be great. I appreciate new subscribers. We always welcome new family members to the Night Reader family of friends, right? Because it is one big happy family here, and a safe zone where people can feel safe talking about anything and not have to worry about being judged by anyone here. So, all right. Let's see what we get here for you, Yvonne. Yvonne, I think things right now feel like an illusion. They feel like it's just things aren't real for some reason, like kind of, moving on in the wrong direction. Not in the wrong direction. I shouldn't say that. That's not right. That's not what I mean. Just things are going, but it doesn't seem like they're real, right? As you think of them and as you do things, it's like, none of this is real. It's all just not here, or it's not right. You plan things, you organize things, you know, you're generous and nurturing, and right now none of it's feeling like it's real. So, but I do think that there's decisions to be made, right? There's choices to be made. I think there's some kind of a barrier in front of you that you really need to get through. And you, like Lisa, both are looking at temperance, which is telling me, right? It tells me that things have to be done in moderation. If you want to move forward and you want to, to get things that are unbalanced back to being balanced, you have to have patience, right? That patience is difficult. It's really difficult. It's hard for me. That's like the worst. If somebody told me, well, people have told me, oh, you have to be patient. It's absolutely so difficult. So difficult for me. And then you look at the Knight of Swords, right, which is like rushing into something. So there goes the patience right out the window. But there's also bravery with that. There's also a bit of a rebel, and I think that it comes through more often some of these days, right? That little bit of rebel in you, that little bit of, I'm extra brave, so I can be a little rebellious. I think that's been coming through lately a little more than normal. But that's what I get for you. I'm sorry it's not Mother's Day for you tomorrow, but happy Mother's Day back in March. If I had known, I would have said something to you back then. But I didn't know. I did not know. So, Aileen, you'd like to know if your boyfriend will be making the right choice, taking an exam to get a job at the Naval Engineering Company. Wow. It sounds important and sounds really impressive. I'll tell you that. Somebody else. Rebecca. Well, there you are. I read your question, and I hope you stay around so that we can talk about this when I do your reading, because I will get to your reading shortly, but I hope you're still here, and yeah, so we can talk. I hope you're willing to talk about it. I hope you're open. Don't forget, you guys can find me on Facebook, right? You can always find me on Facebook. I am easy to find. All you do is look me up. I'll type it right in. Look at, there it is. There's my keyboard. I will type it in. And if you guys find me, if you look me up, send me a friend request. Here comes cat. Boom. Find me, send me a friend request. I will accept your friend requests. That's for sure. And then, you can always send me messages. If if something's going on and you just need some quick advice, well, I usually don't have any problem throwing some quick advice somebody's way when they need it. I've never had a problem with it before. I don't see why I would now. All right. So, look at that. See that? Boom. Friend request already. All right. So, is your boyfriend making the right choice, taking an exam to get a job at the Naval Engineering Academy? My question to you is, what do you think, Aileen? Do you think he is doing the right thing? You don't have to answer until after my reading if you don't want, because I don't want it to influence it. But I think, I think he is. I think he's really looked around for a lot of different jobs and a lot of different things, and this has turned out to be absolutely the best thing for him. I think this is something that has really come up for him, and it really makes it really is going to help him life-wise, right? The Naval Engineering Company is going to be a big deal, and it's also going to help him with everything, right? With insurance and retiring and things like that. Even, you guys are probably, you're young and stuff, but still you got to look towards that. You have to plan, right? Plan ahead. And I think this company, this Naval Engineering Company, is going to be that, just what he's looking for. And that's what he's been doing. He's been looking and looking and looking for something that's going to give him some reliability and something good. But I think, he is your knight in shining armor. He is your guy, right? He is your Prince Charming, that calm, sensitive, romantic guy. And all he's trying to do is provide for you for now, and then eventually provide for a family. So, yes, are you going to have to be a little flexible and change a little bit? Well, yes, you are. You're going to have to be flexible. You're going to have to change a little bit, because maybe the hours are longer, or maybe it's a little further away. So maybe you won't have quite as much time together, but he's really making the decision for your future, not just for the immediate right now. And that's what I think. I think that is kind of what he's doing it for. So I think you might you have to think about what you can do to change, but also what you can do to support him, because he's going to need that support. And if you support him, well, then, of course, I think he's going to do very well on the exam. I think he'll get the job, and I think the job will open up many new doors and many new avenues for the two of you. And then if you, if you guys get married and have a family, have children and stuff like that, I think it will make it easier for him to provide for all of you. I think so. I think he's definitely making the right choice, because he's making the choice for the right reasons. That's what I'm getting for you. Hello, Disha. How are you? It's nice to see you. You'd like to donate for a reading? Donation information is scrolling right there across the bottom of the screen. Let me see if I can. There. Right across the bottom of the screen here. Yep. There it all goes. There's 3 ways to do it. You can do it on Square at my website, or you could do it through PayPal, or you can do it through CashApp, which comes up next. Also, if you can't read the scroll across the bottom, it's in the show description. The ways to donate are in the show description. All right. So, all right, Maggie, what does the Cancer think, maybe about you, after your first phone call today? Maybe about you. Maybe. You make me laugh. That's funny. Maybe he's thinking about you. Well, why wouldn't he? He talked to you, right? All right. All right. What does the Cancer think about you after your first phone call today? What is he thinking? Period. Hopefully it's about you. And I think it is. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Too many wonderful cards out there to say that it's not all about you and how he's excited for you just to meet you and to talk to you some more. So what does he think? He thinks, again, he thinks that the whole thing, it was like a big illusion for him today. Just like I was saying before to Yvonne, it feels like that, right? It feels like it was just like this big dream conversation. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles are a lot of the same, right? Happy about life, happy about family and friends, feeling safe, having well-being of the people around you, feeling blessed, celebrating something, starting to feel feelings, right? Having that emotional connection. An emotional friendship, that's how it starts, an emotional friendship, and then it moves into something stronger, bigger, and better. And that's where it's coming from. Absolutely. These are the things he's thinking. Now he's thinking, he feels much more confident because he spoke to you and he knows, okay, well, you're interested too. Don't tell me you're not, because I know better. So he knows you're interested too. So his confidence is built up. You know he's interested, so your confidence is built. So both confidences are high. I think he's ready. He wants to take the initiative to ask you to go somewhere or do something as soon as it's possible. And I think that's going to feel really good for you. I think he's going to be very charming when you meet. And again, I think there's going to be happiness. Yesterday, I told you things on your first date, your actual first date, will be relaxed. And well, I don't know if you called this your first date or not, but I think the phone call went very relaxed today. I think that's how it was. I think it was just a very nice, relaxing conversation between two people who are getting to know each other. And then you hung up and giggled like a schoolgirl because you were like, he likes me, I think. Right? Yeah, I know. I think that's what he's thinking about after your phone call today, Mag. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think I am. Oh, Rebecca, are you still around? I have so many questions for you. I was not sure if you were going to be here tonight even, but I'm glad you are. So Euphora, what is coming for you in the month of May? What's coming for you in the month of May, Euphora? I am glad your cat wears protection. I see he's got his protective glasses on and his rain hat, just in case. Very nice. Cute picture. So what's coming for you in the month of May? I think good things are coming if you look in the right direction, right? Because things could start off poorly. They could if you let them. If you let temptation and betrayal take over right at the beginning here of the month, it's not going to go as great as you want it to. So look back on things, assess where you've been and what you've done, and figure out what you've accomplished, because you've probably accomplished a lot of things over the past few months, even though you don't realize it. Somewhere in there might be a hidden lesson for you, right? I think I think somebody who is like a father figure to you, or someone who is, like a boss or something like that, makes you feel secure and stable right now. They are that authority figure, and they're making you feel that way, right? Stable and secure. And that is helping you to achieve happiness, achieve satisfaction, make you feel like you're worth something. Your self-worth is going up. And I think, that's all good things for you. And I think for the month of May, I think you're going to spend time with close friends. I definitely think there's going to be time to spend with close friends and family members. And I think that'll be very nice. That'll help you. That'll make you feel good about things. And it'll make you feel good about life in general, right? Because life has been difficult and kind of getting everybody down. So that's what I'm getting for you. Yep. That's what I get for you, Euphora. Maggie, next week you'll meet him, huh? See, last night you went out with your friends. There you go, and it's May. So something I said had to be right. Had to be something. Awesome. That is awesome. All right, Rebecca, are you here? Please tell me you're here. I hope. Oh, you're welcome, Euphora. I'm glad I could help you. I hope that guides you through your month of May for a little while, all right? A little bit. Hey, Light Energy, how are you? I see you. I am doing great. How are you doing? We're changing up the show. You weren't here at the beginning to hear the big announcement, but we're changing up the show to only, if you can see that, Mondays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mondays and Thursdays only. So, starting immediately after tonight's show, I will be back on Monday. Tomorrow here in the United States is Mother's Day, so I will be having my mom and dad here for Mother's Day. So I would not have been doing a show tomorrow anyhow, but now with the change of schedule, I will be doing Mondays and Thursdays, and that gives me much more time. You were live for 2 hours on a silent tarot show. That's interesting. How does that work? How does that work? All right. Mahapara, how are you? Can I tell you about Abdullah Sheikh? If Abdullah is honest, can I tell you if Abdullah is honest? I can try. I can try. Rebecca, as soon as you let me know you're here, I will do your reading for you. Because yours is up. But all right, so is Abdullah honest? I think Justice tells you right off the bat that, yeah, he is. He feels very balanced. There's that rewards and risk and reward of, if he's not being honest, there is always the risk of things being bad or the reward of things being good by just by justice being there. I think you can feel happy about it. I think you can feel relaxed about Abdullah's honesty. I think there's an emotional friendship and an emotional connection between the two of you, and I think that is definitely something that people are getting behind. They're there with you. They're behind you. They want you to be happy. So, you have people that are cheering for you. You have people who are on your side. So don't feel isolated. Don't feel alone. Don't get that in your head because, I do think Abdullah is honest. I think so. That's the feeling I get, and that's what I get from the cards. So that's what I'm getting for you, Mahapara. All right. Rebecca, I'm skipping over you. Sparta Hercules, are you still around? Virgo Sun, are you still around? And Sunrise, are you still here? Please let me know. So, Freedom, you're still here. I know you're still here. You always hang out and listen just quietly in the background, right? Until I talk to you. Sprinkles. Oh, you do a regular tarot show, Light Energy, but you type everything on the chat. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to talk out loud on the show. I understand that. I'm shy too. I'm shy that way, and I don't like to talk either, but people told me I had to. When I started the show, they were like, "Yeah, you got to talk." When I was like pitching the show and telling people this is what I want to do, this is how I want the show to do, and they're like, "Yeah, well, you're going to talk to these people, right?" I was like, "Well, I don't know if I really can. I don't know if it'll sound good or anything like that." I was born in America, and I have a horrible grasp on the English language. Thank you, Light Energy. It is good to be taking time for myself. I'm not just taking it for me and my wife, but I'm also taking time for my family. My dad and I get together now once a week and do stuff because, I think it's good. I think it's fun. We have a good time and stuff. So, all right. Why is it every time you go out somewhere, Freedom, people are always staring at you? What are they thinking? I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're thinking, those are beautiful eyelashes. Where can I get those? Where can I get those eyelashes that she has? And there's your chance to sell them. Because I've seen your videos on Facebook. So I know why people are looking. People are looking because, why do you think people are staring? Because there's something, because you think they have something to stare at, because you're afraid that they are, that they have something to stare at, that they're not just, they're staring. Why are they staring at me? Well, there must be something wrong with me, or I must be doing something wrong, or, something not right. Why are they looking at me? But honestly, I think a lot of it is not really happening the way you think it is. Freedom, you got it, right? It's the eyelashes, just like these. Yeah, I just think, I don't think they're really staring at you. I think you just have a feeling that they are, right? You get that feeling. But you're smart. You're always alert, so you're always watching, and you're always, keeping an eye out for people. And that's kind of what does it, right? Because people see you and they see that you're happy. They see that you are, feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about the way things are for you, and you have this magnetism that that draws people in. So if they're looking at you, of course, they're looking within you, I think. Not on the outside, but they're actually looking at the inside, because they can tell that there's that magnetism from you, that there is that you are a successful person, right? And you give that little bit of air of mystery and intrigue, right? So you can understand. I think you can understand. You are a free spirit. You are active and adventurous and fun-loving and creative, and I think people get that feeling from you. So are they staring, really? Maybe not, but occasionally do they look and you catch that look? Yeah, that happens. Sure it does, because you give off that feeling. You give off that vibe of like drawing them in, and they look and it's like, okay, now they're starting to get sucked in, right? And then they say, love those lashes. Where can I get a pair of lashes like those? Luscious lashes. That's what I get for you, Freedom, my friend. Now, I wouldn't tease with you if I didn't think that we were friends and you could take that. I would not joke about that. All right, let's see. So, Kira, I am doing good. Bartman. What's going on? What's going on for you, my friend? Will you be able to get your SSDI check this month at all? Oh, I hope so. Has there been a problem with SSDI checks this month? Or is it just your check? Or are you just starting on SSDI? OG Mask you liked. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Bartman, I'm glad you're doing well. Yep, Sunrise, I got your question 100 times. Do I feel drained after my show? Light energy. I feel extremely drained after my show. I don't really do a whole lot of anything after the show. So you've been on SSDI since you were 18, Bartman. What? So what's going on? Is there anything that is there something going on with SSDI this month? Because I too am also on SSDI, and so is my wife. So is there a problem with that? Freedom, you are very welcome. And I'm glad we could joke. I'm glad we could laugh together. It means a lot to me. It makes me happy that we can laugh. Yeah, light energy. I get extremely exhausted after I do the show. Number one. Number two. Yeah, yes. Okay, so talking takes a lot out of you. It really does, and I do a lot of it. I know sometimes I don't shut up. Like today, I haven't shut up all day, have I? And I was on the phone right before this. Well, I was on FaceTime with my grandson, which was awesome. That's always awesome. Yeah, I hear you. Light energy. I get it. You gotta wash away that energy. You gotta wash away all the, good or bad. People. You take in everybody's energy, and it does a number on you. SSDI didn't come in the mail for a few days, and always comes on the 3rd. Okay, so you get it on the 3rd of the month. All right. Yeah, well, today's the 8th. But so you didn't get it at all yet, and here we are on the 8th, and it's supposed to have been here Monday. It should have been here Monday, right, for you? Oh, boy. That's interesting. Yes, questions, energy. Yeah, questions are definitely very heavy at times, and there are a lot of people in pain. And I do the same thing. I wish I could just help every single person. If I could be on for 6 hours and stuff, that would be great. But I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm old. Well, I say that I'm older. I'm older. I'm old enough to not have to work anymore. I'm old enough to, where I've got grandkids. I've got one coming in a couple weeks, a little girl, and I've got my grandson who's now 2.5. So, yeah, it's draining. Oh, Bartman. I really think that there's an issue going on. Something just something going on that doesn't, for some reason, you're not getting this check. It seems like, it's just frustrating. You're feeling very frustrated. You can't take time to relax or anything because you're concerned that this check is not coming in, and that is frustrating to you, right? You want to get your money. You want to get your money. You need that money. You got to pay bills. And you can see here with the 6 of Pentacles, right? All about getting money and getting money coming in, and, being thankful for the money that's coming. But right now you're feeling, right now you're feeling like, you're hurt, you're lost, you're heartbroken that they haven't sent this to you yet, because you need it. It's necessary. This is the money you have. This is your income. So you need it to be prosperous. You need it to take care of the things around you, right? This is your life. This is what it takes to move forward in life. So, yeah, I think it's coming. I just don't know why it's taken so long. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. I'll keep an eye out for my wife's on Wednesday. Ari, I sound like a teenage boy, though. I don't sound like a grandfather. That's very nice. Thank you. I wish I looked like a teenage boy. I wish. Yeah, it's growing the extended family. Like I said, I've already got the one grandson. I just talked to him right before the show. And then my other son is him and his wife. Are having a baby this month. It could be, who knows? It's their first one. It could be, if it's early, it could be any time. It's supposed to be the end, somewhere closer to the end of the month, 25th to the 30th, but you don't know. You never know, right? Birth and babies is unpredictable. I did notice that Ari changed her username. I did. I didn't make any big deal about it. I wasn't sure if she wanted to, but I wasn't even sure she wanted anybody to know, but sure enough. Yes, I did know that Ari changed her name. From Pretty Brown Girl Ari to the one and only Ariana. Sprinkles. No, it's going to be a girl. The new baby is going to be a baby girl. And the 2.5-year-old is a boy. That's my boy. So yes, she will be a girl. Yes, and very exciting times. There are times when I think about it and get extremely emotional. Like yesterday, I was talking to my daughter-in-law. I was very emotional. All right, so who's coming toward you in love next with a commitment? Right now, you feel like you're stuck in a rut. You're not sure what to do, Sunrise. You're alert. You're smart. You're always thinking on your feet, but you got to be decisive. When somebody comes along and says, they want you, well, then be decisive about it. Yes or no. Make sure. You get to make the choice, of course, but still, you choose yes or no, right? I think there are I think you have friends and family that are very close to you that are helping and want to help you and want to, help you find this commitment. And, and I think you feel insecure about yourself right now. I think you're feeling left out about things, maybe a little scared, maybe like you're on your own and you can't. But I have to say, there is definitely someone coming, right? There is someone coming, because there you go with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about being the knight in shining armor, right? Prince Charming, somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. They are romantic. They are sensitive. They're very calm and imaginative. They are a dreamer. They're that kind of person. And I think that is that's a great kind of person to be. And so that's what I get for you, Sunrise. That is what I'm getting for you. All right. I did start the show about 5 minutes late, so I will do readings for an extra few minutes. I am going to do, let's see. All right, so Ari, you're here. You are still here. What type of sport should you play? Jessica, oh, you are still here too. Rebecca Alphonsine, if you're still here, let me know. You're probably not. You probably just posted the question and then you're still, All right, well, you know what? I'm going to do Ari, I'm going to do Jessica, O, and then I'm going to do Rebecca's, and those will be the last 3 readings I do. I don't see any donations, and nobody said they actually donated, so yes. So don't forget where we will be changing the show effective immediately after this show. The show will only be on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays, same time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Monday and Thursday. So yes, you have a decision to make. You have a couple choices, and maybe there's a barrier in between, but you're hoping for one thing more than the other, right? And you're kind of inspired by something that is going to help you find your strength. You're looking for something that's going to help you find your strength. You're looking for something where people are going to be nice to you and kind to you and helpful, and people where you can trust them. And I think you have a lot of people who are really cheering for you, who would really show up and be there and want to cheer for you and want to be part of your sport. So, this is going to be a sport where you also want a sport where you can attract guys too. Well, there you have it. Yeah, you could definitely do that. I think volleyball is the choice for you. If you're tall, it's according to how tall you are, because you do have to be tall for volleyball and for basketball. So, yeah. You know what? No, I'm changed my mind. You gave me a couple options, and I'm going to go back to tennis. Yeah, you're only 5'3". I'm going to tennis. You can zip across that court back and forth real fast. You will be a good tennis player. And then when they hit the ball at you, it won't be hard for you to duck down behind the net so you don't get hit with a tennis ball, because that hurts. I think go for the tennis. I think go for it. Practice it. Work on it. Do what you can with it. And I think for sure that would be the one to go with. All right. Especially since you're only 5'3". That's a good one. That is okay. Do I think soccer is a good option? Ooh. Again, 5'3", soccer is a little tough. Soccer is going to be a little tough because it does get rough out there. There's a lot of bumping and banging, and tennis, you're kind of on your own in your own, you got your own side of the court, and you're not worried about somebody else running into you. So, but that's what I get. I'm sticking with it. I am definitely going to stick with the with tennis. All right, Ari. There's a lot of girl soccer players. There's a lot of women tennis players. I mean, look at the Williams sisters, and look at all of the ones over through history who have been wonderful, and all the young girls that come up every year that play tennis. Tennis is a difficult but wonderful sport. Don't take anything away from that. That's for sure. It's not easy. It's not like it's an easy, I'm just running back and forth and hitting the ball, because it's not that easy. It's not that simple. There's a lot to it to really be good. All right. So Jessica, a general reading for you. Jessica, I think you need to have some patience in your life. I think you need to take time for yourself. Right? You need to slow down. I think you're afraid of slowing down, though. I don't think you're really, I don't think you want to slow down. I think, like I said, I think you're afraid of doing that. I think you could be, but I think that you have to watch. You have to watch out and be resistant to things that are going to be self-destructive around you right now. Take that time out. Take that relaxed time. Take that moderation and patience to make sure you make good decisions. There could definitely be some upcoming issues and challenges. And I think that's going to be a big, that could be a big deal for you as well. You're really going to have to watch for that, but use your confidence, right? Use your confidence. Use the things that you're really good at to be creative. And I think that's what's going on. I think that's your general read, Jessica. Ari, you are very welcome. Girls play softball. They don't play baseball really, but there are beautiful women who play all sports. All right. Let's see. I'll do two more. I'm going to do yours, Anya, and then I'm going to do the one I've been put off till the end. Yes, you are late tonight. So, Anya, you know what you missed. The show is changing to Mondays and Thursdays only. Mondays and Thursdays only starting this coming Monday. So keep that in mind. Mondays and Thursdays, same time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. But the show is definitely changing times because I've got lots of things going on, lots of changing of my own going on. So, yeah. I think it is too light energy. I think, if you find a sport that you're good at, it doesn't matter. There are beautiful women who play every sport. They're all out there. You can find them in every sport. Watch the Olympics. You'll see. When you're out there playing a sport, you're playing to win. You're not playing to be in a beauty contest. Remember that. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing fine, Anya. I'm just trying to take more time for the family, my family and my extended family, my parents and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm doing fine. All right. So I think there's somebody out there. Somebody you've been looking at, right? Somebody you're hoping is looking at you. Yeah, they're out there. So hold on. Hold on to the things you have. Save what you can save money-wise, because I think that's going to be really good. I think there's definitely that love connection energy going somewhere. And I think you're finding out more about the person that you're looking at. I do think that you feel a little bit like you are trying to be defensive, or you need to be defensive for some reason. Not sure. And I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to be that way. I don't think you have to be defensive. That's for sure. But I think you're working hard. I think you're doing things to really show your dedication and your determination. You are a hard worker, right? It's just right out there. Boom. You're out there to be that hard worker, dedicated, determined. You push yourself. You have talent. You know what you're doing, and you have the strength to do it. You have that inner strength. You have the courage and conviction to really make a difference in your job, right? You're determined, and that is good. That's a good thing. Yes, you struggle with letting down your defenses, right? But I can see they're not all the way up, right? Because they're only about, just a little above knee high here. Your defenses aren't as high as they could be. That's for sure. But yeah, that's what I see for you, Anya. That's what I'm getting. All right, so this is going to be my last reading for the night. And I lost it, didn't I? Did I lose it? I did. I think I did. All right, well, that's interesting. That is interesting. All right, so all right, let me do one more reading here for you guys. Who's still here and is talking to me that asked a question? It's a work in progress. Virgo Sun, there you go. When will the mandatory visitor quarantine be lifted in Seoul, Korea? This is a tough one for me. I don't do good with time frames, I'll tell you that. I'm not real good with that part. Rebecca, if you are listening or if you listen back to the show, please contact me. Contact me. All right, Virgo Sun, when will the mandatory visitor quarantine be lifted in Seoul, Korea? Oh, Virgo Sun. Is there someone you want to come to Seoul? Because that's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing that it's going to happen anytime soon. I do see that you're hopeful for it. I see that you want this to happen very badly, and you would like it to happen very, very badly. There's a lot of hope and faith that they're going to lift the quarantine there, but you have to be prepared for it not to be. You definitely have to. You're going to have to choose what makes you happy and what you're going to need to be happy, because if you don't choose something that's going to make you happy, you're going to be sad. You're going to be heartbroken, because I don't think I don't see where they're going to lift it anytime soon. Probably another couple of months. And if you are waiting for someone to come visit you, well, again, there's that heartbreak, right? There is that heartbreak. But be optimistic. There is potential. There is that chance that things could be done a lot sooner than expected. And I think that you can, I'm saying maybe 2 months, but I could be completely wrong, and it could be sooner than that. You're hoping by November. So there you go. I'm thinking by July. Sometime by the end of July. But hey, if you think November, then you got a much bigger window than I do. And that's really good. So, all right. Yeah, I'm thinking though. So that's what I'm thinking. I think you're waiting for somebody. That's what I'm really thinking. I really feel like you're waiting for somebody to come to you. And when they come to you, then you'll be happy. And of course, the sooner the better. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. That is what I get for you. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget, I will not be here tomorrow night. The show is moving to only Mondays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Mondays and Thursdays. The show is called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all on Monday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great night, everybody, and a nice rest of your weekend. And happy Mother's Day to everybody who is having Mother's Day tomorrow. All right. Thank you. Bye now.